Hi, guys. My name is Steve B. I'm coming to you today on this day of March 12th, 2025. And I want to talk to you today about, I was going to talk to you about staying sober for today, but also slogans. I thought the slogans, they have been valuable to me for my 32 plus years sober. The slogans, I always use them. They've been, like I said, they're gold, and I started to see them as gold, and I see them today as gold, and they really are. They really are. They're precious. You know, Sometimes your day is going along, and then something you learned in recovery will come out, and you say, "Oh yeah, yeah, keep it simple." Okay, I will. But anyway, I'll start with one day at a time. I love that one. I love that uh, expression, one day at a time, because that's basically what everything boils down to. In a nutshell, it's what today is all I got, and if I got today, I can make today a good day for me. It's a fantastic day, one day at a time, and that's all we really have. We only have this particular day. We don't have tomorrow. We don't have 5 days from now. We don't have a week from now. We don't have a year from now. We don't have 5 years from now. That could all happen, but it happens one day at a time. Sometimes a minute at a time. Sometimes a second at a time. I have to remember that on a daily basis. That it's whatever's right in front of me. And right now I'm outside of my condo, and I'm here. It's a beautiful day, I must tell you. I must tell you, I don't know, it's about 52 or something like that. It's the sun is shining, no clouds, beautiful, no wind. I love it. Yep, I love it. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Do you know anything about the slogans? Like I said, the one day at a time one is huge. And that's probably my favorite. Also, another slogan was "Keep it simple." They back in the day, they used to give out bumper stickers, "Keep it simple, stupid." But it wouldn't say that; it'd say "KISS," KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. That's kind of funny. It's a little derogatory to call her so stupid, but sometimes I need to be dumbed down a little bit, because I can complicate things. Keep it simple reminds me that if I'm complicating things, if I'm making them more difficult than they need to be, I'm making life more difficult than it needs to be. I honestly, I love that one too. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. One day at a time. Um, if I see a person who's going through a particularly hard time, or a person that I would consider, like a lower echelon of society, or dirty, or homeless, or whatever, we have no right to judge these people, because everybody is what they are. They're what God allowed them to be. And if they have less than you, then you have a reason to be grateful. And the slogan for that one, I really love too, is called "But for the grace of God." And what does that mean? But for the grace of God, there goes I. That could be me. That could be you. It could be anyone. Somebody has no money. I mean, that could happen to anybody. Somebody doesn't have good clothes. That could happen to anybody. Somebody doesn't have a place to live. That could happen to anybody. Somebody doesn't have a car. That could happen. I'm here to say that, but for the grace of God, there goes I, that I have reason to be. That it means you're blessed. It means you're blessed, because everybody doesn't have what you have. Everybody doesn't have the particular thing you might have, and even intelligence and stuff like that. But for the grace of God, if somebody's not getting it, the program, doesn't understand it. It's just not sinking in, or they're just, but for the grace of God. I'm an alcoholic, although I'm an alcoholic who's going on 33 years. So I'm a sober alcoholic. I mean, it's never going to change that I'm an alcoholic. And if I see somebody that doesn't have it or can't get it or is stumbling along and it's just drunk all the time, and a mess, I have to remember that, but for the grace of God, that I have every reason in the world to say, that I'm blessed, that Jesus did for me what I couldn't do for myself. Yeah, I call Jesus my higher power. Yes, I do. So guys, what's another one? Another one. First things first. Well, sometimes, like, well, I'll take things and I won't put them in the order of priorities. What's priority? Priorities for me are taking care of myself. Food, shelter, um, exercise. That I got to do better on. So far I got the walking thing down pat, but that's it. I want to start doing some push-ups and some sit-ups. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe today. Maybe today. I don't know. It's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I gotta watch procrastination too. What is our literature calls procrastination sloth in 5 syllables? It is procrastination. Um, but as far as first things first, yeah, I gotta put the things that are the main priority in my life are staying sober, eating healthy, exercising. Which I'm doing good with the walking, but that's about it so far. You know, um, I think with those three things, I'll be good. I'll be better. And yeah, God's gonna help me. If I ask Him for help, He's gonna help me. First things first. Um, what else? That the slogans, they got them up on the wall and they have them in a certain order. Um, keep it simple, but think first. Keep you know keep it simple. I But think first. I like that. Um, live and let live, or let no, what is it? Live live easy, but think first. Easy does it means to not get so crazy about stuff. When I do, sometimes I get nuts about, like getting somewhere early. I'm never mind on time. You're keeping me from getting somewhere early, but a lot of that has to do with me. If I allow myself enough time, if I have to shop before, like today, I had to get gas. And, so I got gas and I got a protein shake. I didn't have to do that, but I wanted to. I really love those things, and they're healthy. Um, so I have to watch out though, especially even with overeating and stuff like that. I'm a conniving person. If I'm a recovering alcoholic, I'm gonna do things that are gonna benefit me. And I want to go somewhere that's gonna have a good dessert. Be thinking about the dessert the whole meal. But that's not good. I got to first things first. If it were up to me, I'd have the dessert first, and then, what I would do is have another dessert instead of a meal. That's me. That's me. And I could talk myself into stuff like that, and I do. I do. I really do. And I have to be careful because, it's sometimes I can really make a mess of things. I could complicate a peanut butter sandwich. And sometimes that's the only thing I want, a peanut butter sandwich. It's like, you want the peanut butter sandwich, more than anything in the world. And you know, I used to grow up, when I used to grow up, it used to be peanut butter and fluff. Never mind just peanut butter. It had to be peanut butter and fluff. I like that better than jelly. And wow. Wow. Today though, like I'll do peanut butter, but I get the healthy, natural. I don't get the thing that's saturated in sugar, because you're having I don't know how many thousand grams of sugar, when you have that. But the healthy, the no sugar, little salt, little oil. Yeah, that's what I go for. you know, um, yeah, life is good when you finally come and take control of it. And the slogans really help. Slogans are awesome. Another one is what did I say? Live easy, but think. They say think. Sometimes the best thing I could do is don't think, and follow my heart. Well, not my heart so much, but follow God where He wants me to go, what He wants me to do, and I will. Yeah, think. Sometimes I need to think, and I mean it's a common thing, but forget to do it sometimes. Sometimes I'm more into just like doing the thing that's fun, or the thing that I want to do instead of the thing I need to do. You know, I'm here to tell you that it's good. It's good. It's all good. They're all good. Think. First things first. First things first. Yeah, I think I covered that one. It's a beautiful one. Um, and yeah, I have to sometimes put in order the things that are more important than things that are less important. And the recovery things are tops for me. And the things that I do, on a daily basis, like the meeting. I personally, in the winter, when we have the place inside, I'm basically the coffee maker. So I got to make coffee, I got to get coffee, I got to have all the other stuff with it, that people want. But they come and want coffee and they don't have it. What are they going to say? No coffee? And so I have it just in case. I had a little bit of coffee left in the can, a little bit, maybe enough for one pot, which would have been fine 'cause that's all I used today. But I went and bought another 4 pounds. You know, just store it on the street. They give you big uh, helpings of whatever you get, and I'm happy I did. I'm happy I did. I had a few cups. So the cups are little, so they're not. It's not that bad. I'm not like overdoing it with caffeine and stuff like that. I've been back and forth with caffeine. Like, first things first. Watch what you're doing. You know, yeah. And there's a little and when we come up on a time when we need a slogan, and yeah, like the right one will come at the right time. You know, there are some that I found in the books in our literature that actually are awesome that I use sometimes. I used to tell people, yeah, I'm just trudging the road of happy destiny. I like that one, man. Trudging the road of happy destiny. And another thing the rooms say is that we're striving to be happy, joyous, and free. And all of those, Sometimes, like it doesn't come out that way, but I want to be happy. I want to be joyous. I want to be free. I want to be all those things. And nobody else is going to make them happy, make them happen for me. I have to do it myself. And when I'm not happy, then I have nobody to blame but me. I can't blame God and say, why am I not happy? I asked you if I could be happy. But happiness is a personal choice. It's something that, it's something that we have a power to make happy, And I want to be that today. There's no question about it. I'm glad to be with you today, guys. Love you all. Hope you have a fantastic day, and God bless.